Good morning, everyone. My name is An Nguyen. As you have known, I'm professor of psychology. I have been teaching in Oxford University for 15 years. Today, I'm standing here not only as a role as a professor, but also as a role of the mother of my children. I would like to convey you some useful information. First, let's take a look at the picture in this screen. This is a teenager girl. We can feel sadness from her face. Do you know what happened to her? She suffered a hard time because of her parents violated her privacy. Do you want your children be upset look like her in this picture?
No.
If you don't want, so please, you shouldn't violate your children's privacy, and this is also my topic today. There are three main points on my presentation today. Violating privacy affects on your children badly. It is not a good way to express present love or a useful way to upbringing your children. And some information about teen privacy in the US law. Feel free to ask me any question until the end of my presentation. I would like to answer all of them. First, I want to show you how parents violating privacy affects on their children badly. Let's take a look at the Rain Wilson. This is a magazine was published on August 5th, 1999. In this article, there are a lot of stories and reactions of children after knowing their parents violated their privacy. They didn't feel comfortable with their parents anymore. They were really sad. Moreover, they were upset deeply because of their parents violating. This is not only the reaction of the children in this article, but also the reaction of all children in this world. Dr. Chi Chi-Nhat is considered one of the most influential child psychologists of all time. He focused on teaching parents how to handle difficult situations with their children. His book, Between Parents and Child, is stayed on the best-seller list for over years and is still popular today. In his book, he has the article which named Don't Violate Their Privacy. He wrote, by providing privacy, we demonstrate respect. Some parents buy too much. They read their teenager mail and listen in on their telephone calls. Such violation may cause resentment. Teenagers feel cheated and enraged. In their eyes, invasion of privacy is dishonorable offense. Let's move on to the next point. Violating is not a good way to express parent love or useful way to upbringing their children. Game over is considered one of the most influential in parenting and relationship coach. Her mission is to help people get along better with important people in their lives. He also is an expert in relationship, parenting, and personal empowerment. According to research of Kim Over, about a lot of people around her, and Kim also has experience about raising two children. She mentioned that violating privacy of children is not a good way to teach them responsibility, independence, and trust. Once the children reach the magical age of 2, they are starting to seek some personal space and independence. Children at this age want to doing things themselves, such as dressing, washing, and eating. Parents should take this as a sign that your child is beginning to see him or herself as separate from you, and maybe looking some personal space. The good way to teach your children responsibility and independence is giving them privacy. Let them manage their freedom. More significantly, How can you teach your children trust if you break their trust? They will never listen to you anymore. Moreover, even when you feel a bad sign that your children may be using drugs, did you violate your children? It is surely not a good way to do that. Scientists have discovered that people not learn when they are afraid or angry. They act from the back of their brains, their relaxing center. They program to do whatever is necessary to survive, but not learn anything new at all. It is a good way if you give them a straight talk. And now, my final point is privacy law of teenager in U.S. According to the law of the U.S., teenager is not an adult. However, they deserve the privacy right as adult. The adult can break the law only if they feel something is harmful or unsafe for their family. I would like to recap the main points on my presentation today. First, violating privacy affects on your children badly. It's not a good way to express parent love or a useful way to upbringing your children. And the final one is twin privacy, U.S. law. As I explained before, you can know how privacy is important for your children. So please, you shouldn't violate their privacy, such as reading their diary, recording their conversation, or seeking their stuff. Let's be the type of person your children can trust in, and be the type of parent your children can come when they are in trouble. Let's be the type of parent your children will share everything without violating their privacy. If you have any questions, I could love to answer all of them. Do you have any questions? Thank you for listening.